All right, welcome back to day 5. Well, not really back, you're kind of just on here now, but that's okay. Day 5 is all about multiplying fractions of whole numbers. So this is a slightly different concept, so if you don't necessarily know how to do this yet, or we just got to this, then I do apologize, but we're going to kind of go through this a little quickly. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so our first problem says 1/3 of 15, 2/3 of 15, and 3/3 of 15. So what I want you to imagine is 15 of the same shape or whatever. So in this case we have a happy face. I'm going to say that this is just one representation of a happy face, and I need 15. So here we go. Now we have 15. Alright, so in order to get 1/3 of this, what I need to do is I need to figure out, kind of like imagine for the most part, where 1/3 of this would be. And I can kind of see it right here, right in this little area right here. So 1/3 of 15, all I have to do is really count them up and see how many I have. So 1/3 of 15 is going to be 5. Yeah, you can see 5 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little happy faces right there. Okay, if I go on to 2/3 of 15, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 pieces of this. I'll show you what that looks like. Maybe not. There we go. So now I have 2/3 of this 15. And 2/3 of this 15, you count them all up together, and you're going to get 10. Very good, I love it. Alright, so we have 10 of these little happy faces all together. Now, we're not saying 10/15ths of this, because 15 is our total. You see how we don't have 10/15ths of one little happy face? We have 10 of these happy faces all together. So when we're multiplying fractions by a whole number, or even if it's a whole number by a fraction, then we need to make sure that our answers are whole, because we have whole happy faces, 10 whole happy faces here. If we go on to 3/3 of 15, 3/3 is the same as 1, so I'll have this entire thing circled. I didn't do it in this case, but if this entire thing is circled, then we have 15 separate little happy faces. Okay, so what that means for you is your one of your problems is 1/3 of 12, 2/3 of 12, and 3/3 of 12. So here are 12 little pieces right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they've kind of been separated for you. So in order to figure out where 1/3 of this 12 is, all you really need to do is take away, or is find out where that 1/3 line lies. And they've already kind of given it to you. So for this one, we just have to make sure we know how many pieces are in this 1/3. So this one they have 4 right here, so 1/3 of 12 is going to give me 4. Oh, hey, look. There we go. I've sectioned them off for you. So 1/3 of 12 is going to give me 4. If I need 2/3 of 12, then I'm going to circle that entire thing, or put a box around the entire thing, and add and count up how many of these little diamond shapes I have. So 2/3 of 12 is going to give me 8, and of course you're going to have to figure out 3/3 of 12 by yourself, which I think you figured it out. So please remember that these are whole pieces that we're dealing with. If we're looking at 1/3 of 12, it's 4 entire pieces, or 4 entire diamonds. If we look at 2/3 of 12, we're going to have 8 entire diamonds. So I want you to make sure that you, when you put your answers on this, that you have them, that you keep them as whole numbers, because they are not fractions of what we have. It's our total. We have 8 whole pieces in total. Okay, so that was it for today. If you guys have any questions, please make sure that you reach out to your teachers, reach out to me. There are Google Classrooms that are up. There are Zoom meetings being held. So please, please, please make sure that if you do have any questions that you address them there. All right, that's it for this week. Well, at least for math and everything. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again on Monday.